Today, you laughed with other people. You shared meals with family. You answered messages. You had conversations. You moved through another day surrounded by human voices. And yet, as the evening settles in and the noise begins to fade, a familiar emptiness quietly appears. You were surrounded by people, yet you felt unseen. You spoke, yet you felt unheard. Perhaps you felt it before. That strange loneliness that arrives not when you're alone, but when you're with others. Tonight, let's gently explore that feeling together. Most of us are taught to believe that loneliness comes from a lack of people. So we try harder. We fill our schedules. We scroll through social media. We seek attention, approval, and connection. Yet somehow the ache remains. Why? Because loneliness is rarely about the absence of people. More often, it appears when we lose connection with ourselves. We say yes when we want to say no. We smile when we're hurting. We become who others need us to be. Little by little, we move further away from our own heart. And when we spend too much of our lives looking outward for validation, we begin to forget the quiet voice within. The voice that simply wants to be heard. Take a moment and gently ask yourself, when you were with others today, were you truly being yourself? Or were you adjusting, performing, and managing how others saw you? Did you feel nourished by those interactions? Or strangely exhausted afterward? Perhaps your loneliness is not evidence that something is wrong with you. Perhaps it is simply a quiet message from your heart. A message saying, I am here. Please listen to me. Please come back. This feeling is not a flaw. It is an invitation to return home to yourself. For now, you don't need to fix this feeling. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to push it away. Loneliness is not proof that you are broken. It is not proof that you are unlovable. It is simply the language of the heart asking for a deeper connection. Allow it to be here, just for this moment. Like clouds drifting through a vast sky. The sky does not fight the clouds. It simply allows them to pass. And in the same way, you can allow this feeling to exist without becoming it. You are not the loneliness. You are the awareness holding it. You are the sky. Now, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of the roles you carried today. The helper, the caretaker, the peacemaker, the person who had to be strong. Let them soften for a moment. Imagine yourself sitting in a quiet and peaceful sanctuary. A place where nothing is required of you. A place where you don't have to prove anything. Breathe in the silence and gently ask yourself, what does my heart need right now? Does it need rest? Does it need understanding? Does it need kindness? Or simply permission to be exactly as it is? With every breath, release the need for approval. Release the need to be understood by everyone. Release the need to earn your worth. And silently repeat, I am complete just as I am. I do not need everyone's approval to be valuable. I am worthy of my own compassion. I can be my own safe place. Feel your heartbeat. Steady, quiet, faithful. It has been with you through every joy and every sorrow. And in this moment, let it remind you, you are never truly alone when you are at home within yourself.
The Buddha taught that much of human suffering begins with attachment. We long for someone to understand us. We long for someone to truly see our heart. We long for someone to take away our loneliness. These desires are completely natural. But when our peace depends entirely on the understanding, approval, or presence of others, the mind becomes fragile and easily shaken. Why? Because people change. The person who understands you today may be distracted tomorrow. The person who stands beside you today may one day walk a different path. The Buddha described this truth as impermanence. Everything changes. Relationships change. Emotions change. Circumstances change. People change. Yet we often search for permanent security within things that are constantly changing. And when those expectations are not fulfilled, loneliness grows deeper. It is here that the Buddha offered a profound teaching. Be a lamp unto yourself. Be your own refuge. This does not mean living in isolation. It does not mean turning away from love. And it does not mean rejecting the support of others. Rather, it means learning to become a refuge for your own heart. It means learning to sit with your pain without abandoning yourself. It means discovering an inner light that remains steady, even when the world around you changes. To appreciate understanding when it comes, yet not lose yourself when it does not. To enjoy companionship when it is present, yet remain at peace when you are alone. This is the freedom the Buddha pointed toward. And as you walk this path, loneliness slowly begins to change. What once felt like emptiness becomes spaciousness. What once felt like isolation becomes stillness. And what once felt like loneliness transforms into the quiet, sacred freedom of solitude.
Your loneliness is not a weakness. It is a doorway leading you back to yourself. Tonight, there is nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to earn, nothing you need to become. Simply rest. Rest in your own presence. Rest in the quiet space beneath all the noise. And if loneliness visits again, remember this. You carry within you a light that no crowd can give and no absence can take away. The Buddha called us to become a lamp unto ourselves. Perhaps tonight, that lamp shines just a little brighter. May you rest peacefully. May your heart be gentle with itself, and may you discover, little by little, that what once felt like loneliness can become the quiet freedom of simply being. Thank you for spending this time with me. In our next journey, we will explore another hidden struggle of the human heart. Why does alienation hurt so deeply? Until then, be well and be at peace. If this session helped you breathe a little easier, please subscribe. Let's continue this deeper journey together.